Don't skip. You've already missed too many moments, you've brushed past too many whispers, but this one is different. God says there are 45 minutes left in the Spirit. Heaven's clock is ticking down, and I've been trying to reach you. You keep skipping the signs, ignoring the nudges, walking past the warnings. But this time the message will not be silent. I'm stepping in because what's coming cannot be ignored. You felt something today, a sudden stillness, a tightness in your chest, a flicker in your spirit that told you something was off. That wasn't your imagination, that wasn't anxiety, that was me, pressing in. I've been calling your name in dreams you don't remember, in delays you thought were frustrations, in people you thought were distractions. Don't skip. Stay right here. If you walk away now, you'll miss the final instruction. Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven. Your next move is under surveillance by both angels and devils. There's a tension in the spirit, a conflict over your obedience, because what you do in the next 45 minutes will open doors or slam them shut. Like this video, if you know this is for you. Comment below. Blessed. And ready to receive and subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine messages spoken straight from the throne. Child, you were not supposed to see this, but heaven made a way. There's a cycle in your life that was about to restart, a painful one, the kind that looks innocent in the beginning but always leaves you emptier. But this time, it won't happen, because I'm interrupting the cycle with a message that demands your attention. Don't skip. They're watching you. The same ones who underestimated your rise. The same ones who thought they had time to destroy you slowly. But now I've shifted the hourglass. They thought they had weeks. I've reduced it to minutes. 45 minutes left. And this message is your turning point. The ones who smiled when you cried. The ones who clapped when you fell. They've underestimated the weight of your anointing. But I haven't. I've seen every silent battle, every fake apology, every door they closed in your face. And now, I'm opening something that no man can shut. Isaiah 22:22. I will place on his shoulder the key to the house of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. If that verse hit your spirit like this video, comment Key of David and don't forget to subscribe to Anointed Echo. You think I didn't notice how tired you've been? How you've been praying but hearing nothing? How you've been faithful but the reward hasn't shown up? This silence wasn't rejection. It was preparation. Because what's coming for you has weight. Don't skip. Your enemy sensed it before you did. That's why the attacks increased. That's why people suddenly changed. They felt the shift in your spirit even before you did. There's a destiny calling you and it's loud, but you've been distracted. That's why heaven gave you 45 minutes. Not to wait, but to wake up, to realign, to receive. There's a divine ambush being set up. But not for you, for them. The ones who used your name as a joke. The ones who mimicked your walk with God but never had your oil. The ones who imitated your prayers but never had your covenant. God says this time the mask won't just slip, it will shatter. They will expose themselves without you lifting a finger. Because I've already touched their conscience, and now their own guilt will be their downfall. Don't skip. You're not being paranoid, you're being warned. That uneasy feeling, that check in your spirit when they call or come close, that's me. Stop explaining away the discomfort. Stop forcing yourself to feel peace where I've removed my hand. You've been praying for confirmation. This is it. Like this video if something is being confirmed in your spirit. Drop a comment saying, I hear you, Lord. Subscribe to Anointed Echo for divine clarity and prophetic downloads every week. This is your moment. But here's the truth. I've given you these moments before, but you skipped me. You skipped the dreams. You skipped the nudges. You skipped the prophetic words. You skipped the time I delayed the flight, the job, the trip, all to protect you. But this time, I'm not whispering. This time it's louder. Because this time, it's urgent. There's someone trying to re-enter your life, wrapped in charm, covered in false light, dressed in memories you miss. But they are not sent. They are assigned to distract, delay, and devour. Don't skip. Don't pick what looks familiar. Pick what feels anointed. 45 minutes left. That's not just a countdown. That's the length of the spiritual window you're under right now. After that, some doors will close. Not as punishment, but as protection. Because if you don't act now, your next breakthrough could come with unnecessary wounds. You've already cried enough. Don't choose what will make you start over again. Genesis 19:17. Flee for your lives. Don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plane. If you feel like this verse is talking to you, pause for 2 seconds. Comment one word, flee, like and subscribe to Anointed Echo, your lifeline in the spirit. God says, I'm not playing. You're still here because I blocked what was sent to kill you. You survived what others didn't. You recovered from attacks meant to end you. You healed from betrayals that should have left you cold. But your healing wasn't just survival. It was spiritual proof of your calling. And now, the enemy is nervous. Because you're almost fully awake. You're beginning to walk in clarity. You're beginning to understand that all of this was warfare over your assignment. Don't skip. There's someone you trust who's been hiding a dagger in their smile. You thought they were for you, but their heart was never loyal. The compliments felt forced. The checking on you messages had hidden motives. You keep brushing it off, you keep excusing it. But I gave you discernment for a reason. This person isn't just jealous. They are dangerous. And I've been trying to get your attention before they strike again. The snake is in the garden, but I'm the one who will crush its head. Genesis 3:15. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. If you feel the snake has been too close, say it in the comments. Not this time. Like and subscribe to Anointed Echo. Don't let this word pass you by. This is not a game. This is spiritual war. You've been skipping me, and still I've been covering you. But now I'm asking for your attention. Not your perfection, not your performance, just your focus. Because these final 45 minutes will change everything. Don't use them to scroll. Don't use them to distract yourself again. Don't use them to reply to people I've already told you to disconnect from. Use them to return. Return to me. Return to the assignment. Return to the oil. Return to your altar. Return to your spiritual sharpness, because what's coming next, then only the focused will survive. If this is burning in your chest, it's for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and say it boldly. I'm done skipping you, Lord. Don't skip. You've wasted enough time trying to please people who were never sent to protect your purpose. You've bent over backwards, delayed your destiny, dimmed your light, all to keep certain people comfortable in your life. But God says this time, I'm clearing the room for you. You don't even realize how much warfare has been happening in silence. The tears you cried this week, that heaviness on your chest that no one else noticed, that wasn't anxiety. That was intercession happening over your soul. Angels standing in formation because they knew what was trying to slip through the cracks. 45 minutes left. There's something written in the realm of the Spirit, and it's waiting for your agreement. Not your perfection, just your yes. That's all heaven needs right now. Not another delay, not another skipped moment. Just a full surrender, because time is thinning. You've prayed for clarity. Here it is. You've asked for signs. This is it, don't skip. There's a reason you're seeing this. There's a reason your chest feels heavy. There's a reason your spirit is shaking right now. Because your spirit knows. It's decision time. The next opportunity is already prepared. The next shift is already moving. But you have to be in alignment. You can't carry old weight into a fresh wind. You can't bring unrepented compromise into a place of divine upgrade. This time God says, I'm doing the separating for you, and it's going to hurt. Because some of the ones being removed are people you prayed for, people you believed in, people you gave second, third, fourth chances to. But this time your heart can't override what heaven is saying. Don't skip, stay present. Because the exposure isn't coming to embarrass you, it's coming to free you. You've been bound to their approval for too long. Now it's time to be bound to my promise. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. If that's your confirmation, drop a comment saying plans of hope. Like and subscribe to Anointed Echo so you never miss another divine warning again. My child, you're not crazy for being sensitive lately. You're not losing your mind. You're gaining your discernment. I had to quiet some voices around you so you could finally hear mine clearly. That's why the text stopped. That's why the plans fell through. That's why certain things have been delayed. Not to punish you, but to protect what you can't see yet. Because if I allowed everything you asked for in the wrong season, it would have destroyed you. So instead of giving you what you prayed for, I gave you time, 45 minutes, time to reflect, time to release, time to return to your real assignment. Because when this window closes, there won't be time to explain. There will only be movement. And those who delayed in hesitation will miss the wave completely. Don't skip. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to awaken you. You are carrying too much weight that doesn't belong in your future. Bitterness, regret, unforgiveness, people-pleasing, guilt, fear of failure, fear of rejection. Drop it. You don't need it anymore. It's been robbing you. You've been heavy because you're dragging corpses of past seasons that have no place in your future, and now your spirit is suffocating under what your soul refuses to release. But this time I'm giving you one last gentle push. Let it go. That heartbreak, it happened. That betrayal, it was real. That loss, it hurt. But now it's time to trade your sorrow for strategy. You've mourned long enough. Now it's time to move. Don't skip. You are being called into position. You don't need another sign. You don't need another prayer chain. You don't need another 3-hour fast. You need to obey. Because obedience is what unlocks the next realm. Not noise, not performance. Just yes. Say yes even if it costs you. Say yes even if they walk away. Say yes even if you feel unqualified. Because the oil only flows when the vessel is empty and ready. Ezekiel 36:26. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. Comment new spirit if you're ready for the heart transplant heaven is offering. Like and subscribe to Anointed Echo to walk in the fullness of who you're becoming. Don't skip, because this isn't just another warning. It's a divine mercy. God says, "You've skipped me too many times before. You've skipped prayer for performance. You've skipped stillness for busyness. You've skipped your altar for applause, but this time, I'm not letting you skip the encounter. Because the encounter is what shifts everything. You've been looking for a word, but I'm looking for your attention. You've been chasing signs, but I've been standing right in front of you. You've been asking for confirmation, but I'm the one who sent the question in the first place. You keep running from me, but I'm the only one who truly knows you. You keep skipping me, but I'm the one who kept you alive. You keep ignoring my nudge, but I've been your only protection from the darkness they threw your way. Don't skip, because they were hoping you'd never see this message. The enemy assigned to your life has been whispering lies. You'll never make it. You're too far gone. God is done with you. You're behind. You missed your chance. But here I am, still speaking to you, because I don't call the perfect. I call the yielded. I don't use the loudest. I use the available, and right now all I want is you, your heart, your attention, your focus, so I can guide you into the greatest chapter of your life. But first, we deal with the wait. Don't skip. The next few days will bring shifts you didn't expect. Some connections will break. Some people will reveal themselves. Some doors will shut suddenly. Do not panic. It's me. I'm rearranging everything to line up with what I planned for you before you were even born. You think I'm trying to hurt you? No, I'm trying to honor the prayers you forgot you prayed. Remember when you said, "God, remove anyone who's not meant for me"? Remember when you said, "God, only surround me with real people"? Remember when you said, "God, take anything that's blocking my purpose"? This is that. This is me answering you. Don't skip. There's a new version of you on the other side of this surrender. She doesn't carry fear. He doesn't second guess. They don't apologize for being chosen. You're not crazy. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just transitioning. And transition always feels like a breakdown before it becomes a breakthrough. But I'm holding you through it. Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. If you've been feeling crushed, comment, "Still held." Like and subscribe to Anointed Echo. Stay under the covering of prophetic protection. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Don't miss it. Don't skip. Don't skip. The atmosphere is heavy because something is breaking in the spirit. Right now, while you're watching this, while your heart is pounding, while your eyes tear up for no reason. That's not coincidence. That's not emotion. That's your spirit finally waking up to what I've been trying to tell you. God says I was never silent. You were just too distracted. You were scrolling past your own breakthrough, laughing with those I sent you to separate from, entertaining temptations that were bait in disguise. But no more. This time I'm drawing the line in the sand. You've got 45 minutes left in the spirit to change your posture. Heaven has opened a window. Not a door yet, a window. Because windows close faster. They're tighter, more precise. They don't stay open long. This is your moment of access. Don't skip. This message isn't for the crowd. It's for the chosen. The ones who've been overlooked, talked about, misunderstood, dismissed. The ones who almost gave up but didn't. You felt unseen, but heaven's been watching you the whole time. You felt forgotten, but I've been planning your promotion in silence. You felt tired, but that's only because you've been fighting battles that were never yours to carry. And now I'm saying, release it. Release the shame. Release the comparisons. Release the guilt of your past. Release the fear of who won't support you. This new season doesn't require their agreement. It requires your alignment. Don't skip. You are seconds away from clarity that will change how you see everything. You'll wake up one morning and realize you're no longer hungry for what was draining you. You'll stop texting first. You'll stop begging for crumbs. You'll stop tolerating the bare minimum. Because something has shifted in your identity. No more playing small to fit into spaces that were never designed for your crown. I made you royalty, not random. Your anointing is expensive. Your calling is heavy. Your warfare wasn't punishment, it was proof. Don't skip. The enemy doesn't fight people without potential. The attacks weren't random. They were surgical, strategic, coordinated, and still you survived. So if you think you've seen my hand before, wait until you see what I'm about to do next. The restoration that's coming will silence every lie that was ever spoken about you. They said you were done. Watch me reintroduce you. They said you'd fail. Watch me fund you. They said you weren't qualified. Watch me exalt you. They thought they knew your end. But I'm the author of your story. Revelation 3:8. And see, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. Drop a comment if you feel this word. I walk through open doors. Like and subscribe to Anointed Echo if you're ready to walk through with boldness. I've been trying to reach you through people, but they failed you. I've been trying to reach you through delays, but you didn't understand. I've been trying to reach you through isolation, but you thought I was punishing you. But isolation wasn't punishment. It was preservation. I had to pull you out so I could pour into you. I had to let them leave so you could stop depending on voices that weren't qualified to guide you. I had to let it fall apart so you could stop worshiping structures instead of seeking my presence. This is why I allowed the silence. This is why the relationship ended. This is why the job dried up, because if you had stayed, you would have missed what I'm about to do next. Don't skip. Heaven's not waiting on your perfection. It's waiting on your posture. This is your invitation to walk differently, speak differently, love differently, forgive deeply, cut ties cleanly, move obediently. Because this time your next breakthrough isn't based on begging, it's based on boldness. And boldness only comes when you know who you are in me. I didn't call you to be confused. I didn't call you to keep cycling through trauma. I didn't call you to stay in survival mode. I called you to walk in authority. Your yes has the power to unlock generational blessings. Your obedience has the power to cancel generational curses. Your faith is the key that turns the lock on the promise you've been waiting for. Don't skip. There's a prophecy hanging over your name, but it's waiting on your participation. This isn't the season to ask if it's yours. It's the season to take it. Take your joy back, take your peace back, take your confidence back, take your oil back. Because you're not the version of you that people think you are. You're becoming who I always saw. I formed you in the fire for a reason. You were built different. Your tears carried weight. Your silence shook hell. Your praise confused demons. That's why the enemy keeps trying to distract you, because he knows if you ever fully say yes, if you ever fully obey, if you ever fully return to the secret place, he's finished. So he wants you to skip this, to scroll away, to treat this like entertainment, to get distracted before the word finishes. But heaven says, lock in, this is it. Don't skip. You have 45 minutes to shift your mind. You don't need more friends. You need more fire. You don't need more followers. You need more focus. You don't need more affirmation. You need more anointing. And that anointing is going to cost you everything that was comfortable. but it will give you access to everything I planned. This is the hour of exchange. Comfort for calling. People-pleasing for prophetic purpose. Fear for fire, delay for destiny. Distraction for discipline. Make the trade. Don't delay again. You don't have time for another cycle. You don't have energy for another detour. You were made for this moment. Say it out loud. This time I choose destiny. If this word was for your soul, smash the like button. Comment right now, blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo. This is your lifeline in a noisy world. God says, you've got 45 minutes left in the Spirit. Use it well, because this time, I'm not just trying to reach you. I'm about to launch you. Don't skip.